I started my garden with this pregnancy cast. I dug a hole into the ground and I planted myself into the earth. Trauma is like that. It will have you talking in metaphor and poetry because sometimes the pain is too unbearable. This humble garden of mine has been teaching me how to heal. Last summer, I lost my beloved cousin. She left behind 3 sons. I couldn't travel home for the funeral, so instead I planted strawberries in her honor. The odeamin is the heartberry. It is the first to bloom in the spring, and it was found growing on the graves of our loved ones to remind us that they are always present. The thought of losing a child is a pain I never want to imagine, and yet, a friend who has bared the weight of that loss is the same friend who has taught me how to respect the right to grieve. My garden reminds me of this process, not rushing, taking our time to dig our hands into the earth, relying on our communities to share and help plant, seeing the fruits of our labor rise without effort each spring, and the act of reciprocity as I now share my medicine with you. Each year, a new lesson. This year, I have to move. The home I rent is being sold, and my garden will vanish into some manicured landscape. It's not even this house I will miss most, but what my garden means to me. Will the next tenants love her the way I do? Will they tell her story of how she called out to a grieving mother and taught her how to heal? That she taught both this mother and her child compassion and care for all living things. Will the new tenants ever know the value of her education? As she taught this mother the art of alchemy, turning wounds into medicine. Or will she simply be erased? She is now teaching me a new lesson: displacement. I find comfort knowing that as I uproot her medicines and I share them with those around me, her legacy will continue to live on, and that it is my responsibility to share our story. My garden has never told me to get over it. She has simply held me through it.